Sebuah pengalaman sederhana bisa meninggalkan kesan yang begitu dalam, terutama jika itu datang dari sesuatu yang tak pernah ditemui sebelumnya. Itulah yang dirasakan oleh seorang turis asing asal Eropa saat pertama kali mengunjungi Indonesia, khususnya Pulau Bali. Di balik pantai eksotis dan senja yang memikat, ia menemukan sesuatu yang lebih menyentuh manusia dan kemanusiaan. Saya tidak menyangka, setiap orang yang saya lewati di jalan menyapa saya dengan senyum, dengan sopan, selai saya bukan orang asing. Ungkapnya dalam video vlog yang kini viral di media sosial. Turis yang mengaku baru pertama kali datang ke Indonesia ini tak henti-hentinya memuji atmosfer sosial masyarakat Bali. Menurutnya, hal seperti ini hampir mustahil terjadi di negara asalnya, di mana interaksi antar warga makin hari makin jarang terjadi.
The chain come off. Hello, brother. The girls, you know what I mean? You got like the young girls, yeah, that are like carrying each other around and that really within that soft feminine energy, as you can see. And then you got the boys in their real boyish, masculine kind of, you know, rough and ready energy, man. And that's just the balance. That's how things are meant to be. Do you know what I'm saying? The boys being boyish and the girls being girly, right? When you're out here and you're soaking up this environment and you're seeing how things flow just naturally, you realize just how far away we are from just being normal human beings in the Western world. You know, we have so many things, so much that we have access to, but yet still so much that we take for granted in the Western world, and then the way that we model that to our children, and we wonder why we raise children that are spoiled, little brats, do you know what I mean? Disconnected from compassion and empathy and creativity, because, you know, they're raised in a world which is conditioned them to believe that, you know, their value is based on their level of education or how much monetary value they have or material value they have. You know, hello. And bro, you know, like if man was stood outside your yard in the UK, yeah, just chilling, the kids running past, are they gonna say hello to you and they're gonna like be fascinated by your presence and intrigued? And the locals, are they gonna be like hello? Like every local that goes past man, yeah, every fucking local that goes past me as I stand here in this lane says hello, smiles, nods, and I'm out here topless, a person of color. You know, I'm unfamiliar. I'm a foreigner in the grand scheme of things, you know. But yet still, man is embraced more than what I would be in the UK, in the country where I was born. You know them one. And it ain't got nothing to do about race in the grand scheme of things. But like when I say that, it's like obviously you got to think. For the locals here in Bali, in Indonesia, they're going to be more familiarized with seeing foreigners that are white. Do you know what I'm saying? That's going to be the more familiarized element for them. And the locals, like, they'll go past and they'll see me and they'll be like, where are you from? Where are you from? And I'll say, oh, like, United Kingdom. And they go, and I say, half Jamaican, you know, like Caribbean. And some of them know what I'm talking about. And if they don't, I just go like, Bob Marley. And they go, oh, Bob Marley, ah, yeah. Like, you have to see it for what it is, man. The UK and the Western world is done out here. Straight up, point blank, period, done out here. Humanitarian ways in the Western world, done out here. Do you know what I'm saying? The way of living, the cost of living, the way that they're squeezing everybody. Bro, no wonder like mental health amongst people in the Western world is just so rife. What do you expect? Because cost of living is forever increasing. and the opportunity to earn a decent living is forever decreasing. Everybody's stretched and squeezed. Nobody's supported. Community has been eradicated. Togetherness is gone. Everybody is fucking fighting against one another, competing against one another in order to shit on one another, to be on top of one another. Do you know what I mean? I'm better than you. I'm doing better than you. I got a better car than you. I got a bigger house than you. All of that, yeah? And you wonder why it is the way that it is. Fuck the UK, innit? Straight up. Another beautiful sunny day here in Bali. Today we went into the centre of Ubud just to go and get some brunch before going and treating ourselves to some ice cream. It was busy, man. The roads were busy. But let me tell you something, like the warmth and embrace that you feel even just walking through the streets, all of the locals inviting you into their stores and, engaging with my baby girl, myself and mama, and just being so warm and welcoming. The hospitality here is something that in so many respects is unmatched in comparison to the Western world. And with that, it just provides such a fulfilling feeling and experience. And what's crazy as well is as you're walking down the streets, you see a lot of tourists, if we call it that, and some aren't even tourists. Now, you kind of can tell the difference between those who are tourists and those who have kind of relocated here to settle down, integrate with life here, and make Bali, a part of their home in some respects. And so with that being said, what's fascinating is you see a lot of the tourists and they're just so stern-faced, you know what I mean? A lot of them, not all of them, look so miserable, and it's just fascinating to see. Like, you're walking down the road and you'll smile at them and their face just stays stern, straight. Like, you can't bust a smile. Like, why is happiness not exuding from you? Do you know what I mean? Because you go into the shops and the locals are just joyous. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just joyous. They're just beaming with love and just joy and positive vibrations. And you see the tourists who have come here to enjoy themselves, to experience a new culture, to enjoy the beautiful weather, the beautiful surroundings and that, and they just look so just negative, or and maybe they're not negative, maybe they're just neutral, but it's just the contrast. Because when you deep it, you're in a foreign country and you've got the opportunity to explore and connect and experience new things. Do you know what I'm saying? But you look miserable. That don't make sense. When you've got the locals, this is their home, they're just going through day-to-day life, and they are embracing every day, every experience, every opportunity to have a connection. And with that being said, it's just really, again, it just goes to show how disconnected a lot of people from the Western world are from source. Do you know what I mean? Because why do you look so miserable? Now, albeit, looks can be deceiving, but I truly believe in energy. Do you know what I mean? Your energy bespeaks before you even open your mouth. And yeah, a lot of the tourists out here, just a lot of Westerners, you know what I mean? I don't know, you just look miserable.
Pulau Bali memang sudah lama menjadi magnet bagi wisatawan dari seluruh penjuru dunia. Keindahan alam, kekayaan budaya, hingga kehidupan spiritual yang kuat menjadikannya destinasi kelas dunia. Namun bagi bule ini, hal paling membekas justru bukan hal-hal yang bisa difoto dan dipamerkan, melainkan yang bisa dirasakan, keramahan dan kehangatan manusia Indonesia. Saya berjalan di Ubud, lalu ke Canggu dan Seminyak. Di sepanjang jalan orang menyapa, ada yang bilang halo dan selamat pagi, bahkan sekadar tersenyum. Itu terasa sangat tulus. Bukan karena mereka ingin menjual sesuatu, tapi karena memang begitulah mereka, tuturnya. Ia mengaku, awalnya agak kaget karena tak terbiasa disapa orang tak dikenal. Tapi perlahan ia mulai terbiasa dan bahkan merindukannya ketika tidak terjadi. Setiap pagi, saya menantikan senyuman-senyuman itu, karena itu membuat saya merasa dihargai, diperhatikan meski saya orang luar. Ia lalu membandingkan dengan kebiasaan masyarakat di negaranya, yang menurutnya cenderung individualis. Interaksi di tempat umum sangat terbatas. Orang-orang berjalan cepat, memasang wajah datar, dan nyaris tidak pernah menyapa kecuali memang harus. Pengalaman si bule ini sekali lagi menunjukkan bahwa nilai-nilai seperti keramahan, gotong royong, dan saling menghormati bukan hanya warisan budaya, tetapi juga daya tarik sosial yang mampu menyaingi keindahan fisik alam Indonesia. Bagaimana menurut kalian? Tulis di komentar.